March 12th, 8:32 a.m. Flight I-390. First floor, in-flight shop. So this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here.
You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then. Hehe.
Hold on! You can't clean up a potential crime scene.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. Burp. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit. Alright.
I'll take a look-sees.
Bunch of piles of stuff all over the place.
Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out of the door. That's how popular they are.
Yeah, it says the 50% off sale.
You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try, then die.
No way. But either way, it doesn't really matter.
True, either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane?
Just look at all the Mr. I fly or Ifly?
I'm guessing the company is called iFly.
Okay.
But the things are called Ifleys because it's like properly capitalized.
Just look at all the Mr. Ifly heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he? They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you?
He's certainly making something jump inside my stomach.
Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. You looked like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my first sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch ever again, okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with!
It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You wanna know something? The suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Mr. Nero designed this.
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Sharp. Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decided to go with it. It's so... bleh.
Oh man, flight attendant infighting, my favorite. Mr. Nero designed this, didn't she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Oh.
What the f-
Oh, it's lit up.
You okay?
I'm fine. Please watch yourself. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety violation.
Here, I'll put it back. It's like a thing with all those flowers on the ground.
Yeah, I noticed.
No, like, yeah. No, she's in the way. I don't know much about.
So what do you think about what has happened regarding this case?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth.
You just, but you literally just had like a catty fight with the other flight attendant, throwing her under the bus, and you still think I'm the murderer? I can assure you, I'm here in this shop to prove just the opposite. Did she pass out?
Yeah, but it was me that got used to permission to look around. You know? So don't forget that, okay?
Am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep?
Well, you know what would really show your thanks? See that item for sale over there?
Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation. Good lord, this woman. Inside display case is a row of lifesavers and life vests for sale.
We sell a lot of those when there's some kind of accident or something.
Good God!
But some people buy them even when there's nothing going on. How about it, Mr. Edgeworth? Care to buy one?
I sense that the shop is one shopper away from being sued. There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale. Oh, it's all the... Oh, wait. Okay, it's a different case. And they're lined up in just such a manner as to scream, "Buy me," to any passerbys. The glass from the display case door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside. That's where the statue was.
Yeah.
What's this? A mini captain's hat. Tiny captain's hat. I swear I've seen one of these before.
Like the one the bear has.
Yeah. Wait, what's logic? This one.
Oh, wait, he would be wearing the hat.
Yeah. Whee! The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see. Oh, look at him.
Aww.
I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from this display case. I would have made that logic more like, oh, hey, the broken glass said it was on display here. Wonder how he got it. But no, it's the tiny hat.
It's a little hat.
Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? I think it's updated, so it's wearing the hat now.
Eh? Really?
Don't tell me you don't know where things go in the shop.
Well, I don't.
Isn't it your fucking... Alright.
Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So, come on. How should I know anything?
I sense that further inspection of the display case is needed. Alright. Does that mean I can, like, look at it closer now? Cool.
Yeah!
I won't rest until I've looked under every suspicious nook and cranny. The glass of the store is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank. But it's a little odd that inside the case is sort of void of glass shards. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly. Oh. What is it?
I touched the glass and cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth. It hurts.
Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. Is that all? This bitch. Okay, is that all? So I just need to deduce something.
Yeah, the glass like is on the outside, which makes me think that something smashed out of it. Maybe it's a statue.
Yeah, I guess. There is definitely something very unusual about this.
About what?
If the killer had broken the glass to get at the Mr. Ifley piggy bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside the display case.
Nope. No, there isn't.
You see, the piggy bank came alive and went to the fucking throat.
It might have fallen out during turbulence.
Which means that the glass was broken from inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass, but nothing else. Weird coinkydink.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor.
I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off its head at that time, too.
Eh? That's nice.
Which leads me to believe that the killer took the Mr. Ifley from here after the turbulence. Which... things are getting weird in the order of events. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Meal, and listen to what I'm talking.
Huh?
But the murder occurred before the turbulence. Someone needs to be here while I monologue, goddammit!
Wait, did he die in a different way and he just got his head smashed in after the fact?
I think he might have just walked out of the elevator and someone whacked him.
But he died after the turbulence, didn't he?
Yeah, that means he had to die after the turbulence while Edgeworth was still unconscious.
Huh.
This was a fast fucking murder! Which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon. Or, no, it's not the murder weapon.
So, you mean the bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake?
Yes, at this point, that is a very real possibility.
Then what if when the killer went to take Mr. Ifley, they broke the glass by accident?
The display case is locked, so that is highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could have.
Oh, and who would that be?
Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything.
Still think I'm the killer. Miss Rhoda Tenero, huh? Is there anything else to examine here? Or was that all we needed?
We can look back and see.
Yeah, already checked it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so probably needs a logic now. Maybe we just need to start presenting evidence to her then.
Maybe. I cut my finger on those bad pieces of glass.
Don't blame the glass for something you did to yourself. Just be more careful.
Same to you. You're the one walking all over the broken glass. You sure you're okay?
You're the one walking over everything. You know, it's strange you criticize society when you two live in it. It's fine. Any glass I walk on, I crush. Like this!
That's nice. Please be careful around the display case, okay? Wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Compared to the glass around my feet, the inside of the case is nothing to be afraid of. After all, no glass fragments appear to have ended up inside.
But I guess even you can tidy up the case, right?
Perish the thought. Alright, let's start showing stuff to her and see what we can get. Here.
Are you gonna give it to me? Oh, but I'm not supposed to accept any presents. Unless they're really worth something.
What the fuck?
Miss Rhoda said that this piggy bank was in the shop, right? Don't you find her a tiny bit suspicious?
She really wants this woman put on fucking. I don't think I can say either way yet. There's not enough evidence to convince me she was lying about anything back there.
Are you sure about that?
You sure? Are you surely sure? Pretty sure? You sure, surely sure?
What else can we look around here?
First, let's look to see if the piggy bank has changed.
Just has a hat.
Just got a light. I wonder if the fact is in. I think what we need to do now, I think it might be the suitcases and turbulence.
Maybe?
Because the suitcases were going around everywhere.
That could be true.
Hey. Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
But what's with the sudden yelling?
It's something I do. Just let me do it. Tell me, Miss Neal, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases?
Oh, well, sure. They totally ooze strange. Like the color and such.
That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention.
Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit uptight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator.
Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Meal. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind, I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous.
I wonder how Miss Rhoda would react if she heard what you just said. What's wrong?
She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud.
Wait a second.
What's up?
The one thing has wheel stoppers.
Oh, shit! What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. What is so unusual about this suitcase? I couldn't see because of the text box.
Yeah. Only one of them has that.
Wait, what? Take that! Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured you thought the design was odd too.
I never said the design was odd. What? Oh, do I need to point at the one that isn't?
You might.
Oh, that's dumb. That explains why that one went off the wheels. There's something very peculiar about these wheels.
Huh? As in,
there's no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. That means someone stole some fucking wheel stoppers. And so it is very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit that turbulence. God, are we gonna open the suitcase and there's like a fucking head in it? Let's take a closer look.
Whose head?
I don't know. It was apparently designed by Miss Mira herself. The design has certain je ne sais quoi about it. Yes, perhaps that is the best way to put it.
Can we open this bad boy up?
Let's crack it open. Appeared to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. Oh! It's soaked with blood!
ah, it's blood.
It appears that the suitcase is very strongly tied to a murder after all. Yeah!
Yeah!
Thank you for the full bar.
We're so smart.
So explain this to me. What does the suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used the suitcase in some manner, such as to move something perhaps.
But aren't you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer is using the suitcase to transport is...
The body.
Oh god! Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it? Oh, good lord. Oh, this got a whole lot more grim all of a sudden.
I know.
But...
In light of this, I'd say that Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
So you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase in here and just left it?
Imagine buying that suitcase.
Oh my god, that'd be fucked.
Imagine if, like, this didn't happen. You bought that suitcase. It's like, man, yo, sure do you love my new suitcase I bought. Can't wait to open it. Oh.
Oh.
What is it?
Nothing. Just that... I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something.
Who is this?
Who is...
Is
Oh,
it-
that
yeah.
was... Okay.
I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels that he has allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap it up here, return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments, however, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that is your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you with any way that I can, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh boy, we got a fucking crime on our hands.
We can camp out and watch over everything together.
I found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge, and I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Mills reminded me about Miss Tamero, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light. Oh, we gotta land. Hey, Chelse.
Yeah.
Are you ready to do a fake German accent?
Oh, what?
I know who's about to show up. She's on the
Who's
front.
about-
She's on the front of the fucking chapter.
What?
You'll see.
I've never done fake German accents.
Well, see how good you are at it. supposed to let the local police take over, and thanks to Miss Tenero and Miss Meal, I was able to preserve the crime scenes. But I just can't shake it. I wasn't able to talk with Miss Tenero in private, and so I'm left wondering just what was she up to? Why did she do what she did? There must be a way for me to continue my investigation.
Who is this?
That's Franziska. I noticed.
Oh, fuck. I don't know how to do a fake German accent, though. The most I can do is French.
Then do that! Franziska, I thought you were still in Germany.
I go where I am needed. And wherever there are criminals to be caught.
I mean, you have to be the one that voices them. You're the one who dressed as them in the art.
Shit, you're right.
Her name is Franziska von Karma, a daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma. She and like myself is a prosecutor. Are you headed up this case? It would be a bit of a relief if you are.
Don't you try to flatter me, Miles Edgeworth. I am placing you under arrest.
Don't it! What?
It's quite frustrating, actually. I had hoped to exact my revenge on you in a different venue. But I'll have to take what I can get. I never thought I'd see the day when a disciple of the House of Von Karma would become a criminal. Have you no shame?
Wait, it has all been a big misunderstanding! I didn't kill the victim!
A misunderstanding? I heard all about the murder over the police radio from the captain himself. You waited for the victim on the first floor and then beat him to death!
Franziska, do you honestly believe that I killed a man?
I suppose I should reserve judgment until I have investigated this for myself.
Franziska's the best part of Justice for All, hands down. So I'm so glad that they were like, yeah, it's an Edgeworth game. Oh yeah, she's here. Here she is.
She's here. I can put your arrest on hold until then.
That's as it should be.
Ha! I don't need a lecture on how to perform my duties from you, of all people. To be perfect in every way, the fulfillment of that creed alone is all I strive for.
Well, I have my own creed which I must fulfill, so why don't we solve this together?
I have to get going. The crime scene awaits. Don't you dare leave town.
Trust me, I had no intention.
Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir!
Too slow. Listen up. I'm leaving you in charge of watching this man. Don't mess up, understand?
I love his spray. Look at him.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm supposed to guard him?
A simple yes or no, detective.
No. Yes, sir, understood, sir. You just leave it to me.
Miles Edgeworth? If you interfere with my investigation, I'll arrest you on the spot. Are we clear? Now then, if you'll excuse me.
So we're gonna go interfere with her investigation, right? Oh, hell yeah!
Absolutely.
Good to see you again, Mr. Edgeworth. Sir, boy, am I sure glad to see you're okay. Thank you, Detective. I believe in you, sir. You can lean on me. I'll get you through this. I have to admit, I'm a bit curious as to what Franziska is up to. Maybe I should ask the good detective. Very well. In that case, I have a few questions for you. There's a bunch of people around. Looking from behind, I think I've seen this man somewhere before. In Soviet Russia, world flag load bosses eat... What?
LOL.
Oh...
For my next elite movie, it's gonna be the Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo versus the World Samurai Champion of the Earth. It's gonna be Roxors. So many boxers.
So the Steel Samurai is finally getting a movie. Fuck yeah. He's from the first game. He's the detective, the director of the Steel Samurai TV show. Lunchland. Not bad. I guess it's got big enough to warrant its own brand shops. What should I go with?
I recommend our airport special. World Flags lunchboxes. Only available for a limited time. We have a variety of lunchboxes made up that look like different countries' flags.
I wonder if they're aiming to take Lunchland to the international market. By God.
My God!
Alright, Gumshoe. So, how's the initial investigation going? We just shipped the body off to the coroner's office. And we're taking statements now, sir. That sounds like Franziska. She was always good at quick responses to a case. Oh God, this song. It's taking leitmotifs from previous games. I know this one. I'd say she was a little too quick, sir. Oh, how so? I rushed on over as soon as I got word of the affair, sir. But somehow when I got here, Miss Von Kummer was already out here barking out orders at everyone. It was kind of creepy, as though she knew there had been a murder or something, and had come in advance to await for your flight's arrival. That is sort of odd. Someone called ahead of time. She did show up rather quickly and out of the blue. Plus, I still don't know why she's here in America. There must be some backstory to all of this, and we'll get it in full. Tell me about Franny. Miss Von Kummer just kind of popped up at the prosecutor's office about a week ago, sir. Something about chasing down leads resulted to a certain incident. No details? It's kind of top secret, so she can't talk about it, even with me, sir. Knowing her, the only type of talking she likes to do is with her whip. Plus, I doubt it. Plus, I doubt the top secret part was what stopped her from talking to you today.
Wait, I just realized, after we get fucking through this, do we just go immediately to our office and deal with another murder?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking God.
And instead of like being like, you know what, I'm gonna deal with this tomorrow, Edgeworth is like, on it. All right, let's do it. Back on the case. Back on the beat. Although I wonder if her case has anything to do with mine. Anyway, that's about all the info I have, sir. We should find out more after we investigate. It's high time to resume my investigation, starting talking to the people involved in this case afresh. I want to see if I can show him anything first. My boy, he's back. Yo, look at what I found!
Isn't this fucked up?
So this design, it's so postmodern, so I didn't think you would actually say anything. Postmodern, you say? Are we about to have a fucking talk about postmodernism? Alright. Yeah, especially this alien-shaped handle here. You can really feel a connection. A connection? Right. Detective, please stop with your horrible impression of an art critic. But I was only telling you my honest feelings, sir.
Aww.
Detective Gumshoe, this is... Oh, is that for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. It's a fucking cloth covered in blood.
Oh my God.
Forget I asked, Detective. Let's see if he says anything about the pink thing. Whoa, what is this raccoon-looking thing? It's not a raccoon, it's the mascot of iFly Airlines. His name is Mr. Ifley, and apparently he's supposed to be a monkey. I did not get monkey from that.
That's monkey.
I also thought it was a raccoon.
I thought it was a raccoon.
Oh, I'm feeling some inspiration coming on. I'm gonna make a piggy bank out of the police mascot, the Blue Badger. Then, whenever there's a loose change lying around the precinct, it can go in there. Sure, sounds great. As long as it doesn't have any of my money. I'm too rich for that shit. Crime scene notes. Okay. I think that's pretty much all I would probably have any interesting dialogue on. That's fun to get unique dialogue.
Yeah. Don't tamper with the crime scene. Immediately walks back on the plane.
So you must be the captain.
Why, yes I am. And who might you be?
I am the prodigy prosecutor, Franziska von Karma, and I have a few questions for you. Don't you dare, Captain. Getting friendly with another woman.
I mean, look at this man. He's probably all about it.
I'll never forgive you if you do.
Well, what are you talking about? I only have my eyes for you, my dear Cammy. I wouldn't bet money on our dear captain to be much of a reputable person. So you don't want to ask the captain some questions, sir? He was in the cockpit the entire time. I highly doubt he would know anything of use. Anyway, I'd like to leave that type of witness to Franziska and her whip. He's already horny enough. He'll enjoy it. Ugh! Shrug.